Comfort food season is in full swing, and today I'm bringing real Louisiana flavor straight to your kitchen. We're making a rich and flavorful chicken and sausage gumbo with a side of honey butter cornbread, fried okra, and I'm making my stock from scratch. If you've been looking for the ultimate gumbo recipe, you found it. Meet me in the kitchen, let's make it happen. All right guys, when it comes to gumbo, there's a couple key components that you absolutely have to nail if you want to make a good gumbo. First and foremost is the roux. We're gonna get to that in a second, but you wanna make sure that you nail the roux. We talked about the stock. Let's be honest, the average home cook is not gonna spend 8 to 24 hours reducing the stock from scratch. So I'm showing you guys a little cheat code on how to get the same kind of flavor for a fraction of the time. All right guys, so for our quick cheat version of a homemade stock, we're gonna use some smoked turkey wings, some chicken wing tips, a mirepoix, which is celery, carrots and onion, 1 head of garlic. We're gonna roast this at 400 degrees, and then we're gonna add that to our stock to enhance the flavor of our gumbo. Traditionally, they would use salt and pepper for this, but traditionally they didn't have this amazing AP seasoning, so that's what we're going with today. A little all-purpose, cover all of our flavor bases. Just a light dusting. You're not going to overly season this. You just want to add a little bit of flavor to the party. Getting a lot of flavor from that smoked turkey anyway. I'm going to pop this in the oven for about 15 to 20 minutes. Next up, we have the Cajun Trinity, which is used in pretty much all things Cajun. It's comprised of onion, bell pepper, and celery. I like to use red and green bell pepper for the color contrast, but feel free to use whatever bell pepper you like. I also like to throw in a little jalapeno for a little hint of spice. Again, totally optional. We're gonna go ahead and dice up our onion, dice up our celery, dice up our bell pepper, and that'll be going into our gumbo. All right guys, when it comes to gumbo, there's a million different ways to do it. You can use the proteins of your choice. Typically, traditionally, sausage and chicken is its own thing, and then seafood gumbo is its own thing. Personally, I've made it where I've thrown all of it together in one pot of gumbo. That's my favorite way to do it. Today though, we're making specifically chicken and sausage gumbo. For that, we're using andouille sausage, 1 pound, and about 2 pounds of chicken thighs. Feel free to use whatever chicken you like, but dark meat to me renders the best, and it cooks down, keeps its flavor, doesn't dry out. Today we're going to go ahead and chop up our andouille sausage. You can cut them into circles if you want to. I like to cut mine a little bit different like you see right here, and then we're going to prep our chicken thighs. All right, next up, we're gonna go ahead and sear off our protein. Now, there's a couple different ways you can go about this. A lot of people that have some experience in making gumbo will cook their protein and then make their gumbo or their roux in that same pot that they sear off the protein. In my opinion, there's more of a risk to burn your roux if you do it that way. So today I'm gonna show you guys to sear your protein separate from the pot that you're gonna make the roux. So we're gonna sear it, we're gonna add all the flavor from the pan that we sear the protein in into the gumbo, but we're gonna make our roux separate from that to lessen the risk of burning the roux. All right guys, once you have your delicious, flavorful stock strained and ready to go, it's time to get started on the roux, which could be a little bit scary if you don't have much experience making gumbo, but I'm gonna show you the best way to do this. You wanna get the party started with a cold pot. Don't start too hot because you don't wanna burn the roux. If you make enough roux, eventually you'll burn one. But if you take your time, babysit it a little bit, gain some experience and some confidence, you don't have anything to worry about. We're gonna go in with 1 cup of high smoke point oil. I like to use avocado oil because it has a very high smoke point, 500 degrees. We're gonna add up 1 cup of that and then 1 cup of flour. Again, no heat at this point. We're gonna whisk in the flour, then turn the heat on and gradually get this hot. And we're gonna work our roux consistently for about 25 to 30 minutes until we achieve that dark roux that everybody loves. All right guys, the key with a roux for gumbo is patience. You just gotta keep stirring it, keep your eye on the ball, so to speak. Just keep your eye on everything, make sure it's not burning. You wanna keep working the roux to ensure that nothing's sticking to the side or to the bottom. And then over time, gradually the colors will change from like a blonde roux to like a peanut butter color, caramel, milk chocolate, then on to dark chocolate, whatever you want to classify it as. But you want to get it, you know, kind of dark. That's the way, you know, gumbo traditionally should be served. The darker the roux, the more credit you get with people from New Orleans. So just, you know, don't burn it, but try to get it as dark as you can. And that's going to come with patience and consistent stirring. Once you get it to the color that you want it, we're going to go ahead and kill the heat, then add in our Cajun Trinity. Every great dish starts with the right tools, and this knife is the only knife you'll ever need in your kitchen. This 8-inch chef's knife is forged from VG10 Japanese steel with a stunning Damascus design. It's extra sharp, durable, and built to last. The balance and the weight feel just right. Enough power for big cuts, but precise enough for delicate work. Whether it's dicing onions, breaking down chicken, slicing your steak, whatever you gotta do, this knife can get it done. It's more than just a knife. It's a statement piece for anyone serious about cooking. So go ahead and upgrade your kitchen today. Grab my 8-inch chef's knife, use the code CHEF at checkout and save 30%. Head over to MrMakeItHappen.shop, use the code CHEF, and get this beautiful chef's knife for 30% off. All right, guys, we're making a fully loaded gumbo today, fully equipped with white rice, honey butter cornbread, and fried okra. We're gonna get started on the cornbread portion of the party right now using the good old faithful Jiffy. We're gonna spruce it up a little bit. 2 boxes, milk, eggs, sugar, and honey. That's all you need. A little pinch of salt. All right, so for the fried okra component, we're just gonna make it real nice and simple. I'm using my seasoned flour. If you don't have that, you can grab it at the website. If not, go ahead and make your own seasoned flour, salt, pepper, garlic, onion powder, Cajun seasoning, whatever you like. A little egg wash, dip the raw fresh okra that we cut in half right into the egg wash, then into the seasoned flour, then into some 350-degree oil for about 3 or 4 minutes until it's golden brown and crispy. Once that cornbread comes out of the oven, make sure you hit it with that delicious honey butter. That's gonna set the tone. We're gonna plate this up with some white rice, that fried okra that we fried to perfection, the cornbread. Oh man, I can't wait any longer. Give me a piece of chicken. The color is perfect. The chicken's falling apart. That's a good sign. I already had 2 pieces of the fried okra off camera. I can let you know that that's delicious as well. Crazy good.